Mountaineers will kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. So the Arizona State Sun Devils will be in a hole thanks to that short return. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese. And it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon they've got to take advantage of.
Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Back to pass, it's Cole. Going up top. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Makes a move. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. The Mountaineers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Ball still at the 45 after the incompletion. They'll snap it 2nd and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. And the Mountaineers want to crank the tempo.
1st down, West Virginia.
Going up top on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Grabbed in the middle. It's Proctor. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
1st down, West Virginia.
The aerial assault continues. Pocket starts to collapse. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And sometimes you got to know when to give it up, right? As a quarterback, you feel it. You can't hold it that second too long when bad things can really happen. You could tell the clock.
Going for it all. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He'll take a shot. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
That really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
West Virginia, 7, Arizona State.
The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Line gets set, 1st down. Give to the running back. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered.
Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers.
Yeah, and the quarterback was looking for the big fella. And I tell you what, you throw these routes to big tight ends, it usually ends well, but it was really, really good coverage, breaking on that corner route and getting the ball to the ground.
Quarterback moving. He's going to fire to the left. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Back to throw, it's Cole. Coming after him. And they got him for the sack. The Sun Devils will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. He's going to get loose. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, West Virginia. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the tailback. At the 40, there he goes. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Offense trying to keep him off balance on 1st and 10. On the option. The pitch. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
On the move to his left. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Lets it fly deep downfield. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing.
third down.
They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. And the Sun Devils with the 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him, relying on that running game as they threaten to pick up a 4 down to the 13. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Cole. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. They'll try to slam it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona State! Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Looking to move it through the air. Working that left side now. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. The Mountaineers are in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to pass on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Lofts one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Leaves it with the back. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Now the toss. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
Gain of 1. It's 3rd down.
Now on 3rd down after that run. Back to throw, it's Cole. Moving away from pressure. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Sun Devils will punt this one away. No fair catches here, looking for room. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Quickly out to the tight end. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking for the end zone. Picked off. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Trying to impose their will with the run. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the first down.
To the ground with the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. And the Sun Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. Running behind that left side.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And another nice gain by the offense. All right, defense, we got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm? How do we give them something that can create a tackle for a loss or a sack or something to get momentum back on my side?
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go right back to it. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So it's an 80-yard drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Fires to the big fella. Tackled, but he has a first down. The Mountaineers will hustle to the line.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. That's a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense
unloads it downfield. And he's got it inside the 10. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
First down, West Virginia.
The snap sets up the throw. They're trying to get to it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here.
He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And it's a nice toss in the back of the end zone. Give your receiver a chance to make a play, and you could tell he knew exactly where he was, got those tippy toes right down, inbounds for the touchdown reception.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. Quick toss. Sweet cut there. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He'll pull it down and run.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Dropping back, it's Cole. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down.
Well, when you're throwing these out routes, guys, it's location, location, location. As a QB, you've got to put that out in front of your guy so he can make the catch. You put that behind him, that might be getting picked. Nice job there by the QB.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. A defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, how about that play call? Third down, turn it around, hand it to the big fella, your fullback, and he does the work to get the first.
They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last play.
The Sun Devils will snap it on first and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. And now a chance to pull even first and goal as we get late in the first half. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And the D deny them on second and goal. Power football with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State!
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The give from the gun. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
I love when players understand the situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On second down, wants to throw it. And that pass is intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like
nothing but green ahead. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And the Mountaineers racing to the line in a hurry up.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one, Reese, that this team was going to try to use their speed and take advantage of it, and they did right there. Nice gain on the run play to the right.
Found plenty of running room in that defense. They've got to find a way to get there and make the tackle in the open field.
Yeah, and they got to do a good job with their eyes, finding the football. And they've got to get a lot of bodies to this guy because he is fast.
Now the play fake. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. The give to the back. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Mountaineers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They'll give it to the back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They're testing the right side here. Bulldozes his way through. He now has 91 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll try it again. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Trying to get rid of it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. On the option. He'll pitch it. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get first downs. Top 10 in the nation picking up first downs. How nice is it to know you can turn around, hand it off to that guy right there, and let him go to work.
And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. The Sun Devils trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Arizona State. And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Arizona State, 35. West Virginia, 21.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the give, looking for room. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Give to the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
West Virginia.
Off the play fake on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Scanning the field, it's Cole. He's going for it all. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
Running back searching for a hole. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They go to the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical. They wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
21.
Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
And this is exactly what this offense wants and wants to continue to do. A couple more first downs. They just got 2 first downs. A couple more first downs, run the clock with the lead. Great recipe for getting the win.
Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. Like, if you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
And the Mountaineers in the hurry up. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
That's an awesome effort by the receiver there because he didn't have the first down once he caught the pass. He had to be able to make a guy miss. And with his athleticism and skill, he's able to do that now.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Now the toss. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
Pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Flushed out of the pocket. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on 2nd down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
3rd and goal coming up here. To the air. It's Cole. A shot toward the end zone. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
West Virginia, 21.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field, score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
On second down, he'll fire. Firing to the right, complete. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He looks that one in nicely. They make the stop, trying to pick up just time to get to that first down marker. Line getting set on second down. He wants to throw it again. Got his man. Tackle is made after the first down. The Mountaineers have their offense in high gear.
Down, West Virginia.
Wants to throw on first down. Going over the top. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down.
4th down.
No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to ststart being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team. And now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking left. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking to pass. It's Cole. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. You have a big lead in the 4th quarter. When you do that, the only explanation for it is you're trying to send a message by sticking in another touchdown.
Yeah, and saying, listen, it's your job to stop us, and right now we're eating you alive. So I think, you know, there's some psychological warfare, right? There's some, I'm going to get in your head. There's some, I want to beat you on the recruiting trail.
And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. A first down for the offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got it in the middle. It's Proctor. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. To the air on first down. Fires toward the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers! He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
In the low percentage play, the onside kick bounces out of bounds, and they'll drop the flag.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. On the move, he fires. On target to the left. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
The give as they work on that clock. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Cole. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State! And the punishment has been extended. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something here.
It's over. They're not coming back, but I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting, keep showing your coaches it matters, and maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. He's right on target. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They want to just keep throwing it, using the quick game. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47.
West Virginia.
He wants to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Proctor. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. He's going to pass. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it